call, oh, sorry, Eileen, I should have waited for you to start that. Okay, so call the meeting to order 12:11. First order of business is approval of the minutes from October. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Great, and a second?
Second.
Thank you, Beth. Any objections? Okay. Meeting minutes approved. Okay, next item, affordable housing census. I'm not sure, Susmitha or Mayor, are you providing the updates on those?
Susmitha, do you have it in front of you?
I do have the files in front of me. I'll just open that up. But very briefly, I just want to give you an overview. Every year around this time, DOH sends us this list, and we have to go.
Susmitha, I'm having trouble hearing you. I don't know if you need to go on louder.
Can you hear me now?
A little better.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening with my camera light and voice here. So we received this list from DOH. Usually we receive around this time of the year, and by October we have to verify if we have any affordable housing updates to this data, and we send it back to DOH, and then they will include in their list. For the past 5 years, not one additional unit had a certificate of occupancy with the with the town clerks. So there's no deed restriction and certificate of occupancy filed with the town clerk. So I couldn't add a single unit onto this list. Here's the list. I'm going to open and share with you what we received. So can I share my screen? Mm-hmm. So can you see this?
Could you zoom a little bit?
Yeah, I have to go into enable editing, and then I have to say view zoom to 200%.
Thank you.
So there are 33 deed restricted units right now. This 33 number was there for the past 5 years like this because I asked DOH, and they said they need a certificate of occupancy to be filed if the unit is deed restricted, and there was nothing filed on the town clerks. I'll close this data set, and then I will open the government assisted one. And then this is, we have 524 units under government assisted units. And this number remained the same too. So for example, I'm gonna close this, go back to my 2024 data, government assisted. And then if you look at this, it's the same 524, no change. I go to deed restricted. It's the same 33, no change.
So Susmitha, scroll up so everybody can see the addresses. Tara, you'll see that the ones that you've been working on are not on this list.
Which ones is she working on?
She'll tell you in a minute as soon as Marianne.
There
she goes.
Catholic Charities and Emerge. So that one is Jackson Ave, and I forget it's on my desk, but so Catholic Charities has just returned their signed deed, and Mayor, I just actually texted you. That's funny that you said that. And then Emerges will be here next week. They're sending it from where they are in South Carolina. But those are both signed, ready to go. Barbara Andrea has, Catholic Charities now. She's putting them on the record and doing what she needs to do with that. So, just need to let me give you those 4 addresses that you can add to this.
Do they have certificates of occupancy?
Yeah, yes, they do.
Okay, yeah, then we can send those to them if they have certificates of occupancy.
Okay, yeah, once I get everything back, you'll be the first person that gets it.
Okay,
So it's not just 4 addresses, Smith, it's units. So it'll
oh.
be, is it 6 units for Catholic Charities?
Yes.
Tara? Okay,
Yes.
and I don't remember how many, is it 6 for
I
emerge or,
believe it's 6 for emerge as well, yes.
so that'll be 12 additional finally.
All additional, very good. Great.
Tara's been working on this for a long time.
Yeah,
Thank you.
too long, but we got there.
Thank you, Tara.
Thank you.
So shall I stop sharing my screen? Or do you need to still see this?
I don't need to see it. If you go back, if you just listen to me for a second, on the
Mhm.
government list, the
Okay,
government list is not just the housing authority. A lot of it is the housing authority, but it's also group homes, etc. So if you see the one on 525 Marina is a group home. And so when Department of Disability Services sets up a group home, it's counted as affordable. And so I'm not exactly sure all of these. I think all of them are. But anyway, I
okay,
just want to share that with you. That's all I have on this, Smitha.
that's all, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Can I ask a question, please?
Sure. Go ahead, Beth.
So the census, I'm not familiar with the census. If you could give it a little more background, they just want to know how many units are have a deed restriction and are occupied.
So they want to know both. It's not
Right.
just deed restricted, but and occupied, not or occupied. So they want to know from our town clerk's records, the land records.
Mhm.
So this is not a census, but it's more like actual real-time data of, census is sampling, but this is more accurate data of filings on the land records.
Mm-hmm. So it's not actually reflecting how many people, like, for example, we also have our Section 8 program, so it's not reflecting how many people are supported to have affordable housing costs.
So it's more on housing units. I think
Yeah.
there are 2
Okay.
types of Section 8. There's one project-based and then there's one tenant-based. So I think when they're looking at Section 8, they're only looking at project-based, where the units are, and not
Yeah.
where the tenants are. And tenants can also go to neighboring municipalities with the Section 8 vouchers.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Susmitha. Next on the agenda, Ella Grasso update.
I think I'll take that one. So we've been working very closely with the state to try to get this signed over. It went through before state regulated properties. They rejected it because of inconsistencies in the survey. Bruce Jackson has been working with the DAS attorney, Ann Peterson, to get all of this straightened out so it can go back to SRP and then to the Attorney General's office, and then we can keep moving forward. So it's happening. It's just very slow and very frustrating.
And the
So Laura-
housing,
Go ahead, Beth.
no, and I know, Laura, you're aware and you've been great about this, that the housing authority, we're just trying to get some sort of contract so we can start developing some sort of plans for it. But that
Right.
can't be done until the other legal work is done.
Right, but at least now, Beth, I feel that it's going to happen.
Yeah.
With, I shouldn't say that because it's like been 8 years, but I think we can start. The attorneys can start working on the contract.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it is good, I think.
Yeah, thank you for that progress.
Sure.
Yeah, that's very exciting. I think we're all happy to hear about the update and that it's moving forward, and look forward to continued progress there.
Jen, if I may speak,
Yes.
it was referred to the Planning Commission for an 8-24 review a couple of months ago, but we didn't have the deed and we were waiting on it. So Bruce Jackson said he would contact me once he gets the deed in hand, and then we can proceed with the 8-24 review.
Great. All right. Any other comments or questions on El Grasso? Nope. Okay, any other topics anyone wanted to, I don't know if we can add because it's not on the agenda, but this was a short meeting, so,
Yeah.
I can add one.
okay.
So I have seen that other municipalities have adopted a standard language for their workforce housing plans and affordability plans, which when a developer comes with an 8-30G request or a workforce housing development request, they actually provide them that sample plan and ask them to plug in their address and their rent calculation sheets. Informally, unofficially, I have actually prepared one for a development that went before the zoning commission last month. I literally worked on the whole plan writing for them because they were taking something from another community and just plugging it into Stratford. And that language and some of those numbers don't work for Stratford. So I think, if we can review that sample plan that I gave them and that got adopted for that property, but if this body decides that that's the standard language that can be used for all properties, then maybe it can be adopted by the housing partnership. And then, that's a language that zoning commission can guide the developers to use as their affordability plans for their affordability projects.
Yeah, I think that makes sense for this group to review that. Howard's clapping, so Harold was clapping, so I think he agrees. And yeah, can we put that on the agenda for our next meeting, which is September, I think?
Yeah. And then I will share that this one that I worked on was for a workforce housing plan for 727 Honey Spot Road in Stratford. I will share that document. And then I will also share other documents I received as examples from DOH and Mark Nolan, who's an affordability manager who works on these plans. And then you can discuss and decide what language has to go in where in each paragraph, and fine tune it to Stratford's needs.
Great. Has someone else joined? I see a phone number on the screen.
Can you hear me?
Desmond, is that
Can you hear
you?
me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear me? Hi,
Yes.
it's Liz. I'm having a heck of a time. It kept rebooting me, and
Ugh.
everyone sounded garbled on the session, so I decided to dial in instead.
Okay, great. Yes, we can hear you. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
And just some information I'd like to share. The Stratford Housing Authority Board has been doing, with the staff's help, great assistance, has been looking at our wait lists and where people are coming from for like who's on that wait list. And it's just pointing out, even we have data that shows that, we are not just serving Stratford. In fact, we primarily, people on our wait lists, the majority of people on the wait list are not from Stratford. They're applying from other towns. So it's been a bit of an eye-opening analysis for some of us on the board. It just shows how interconnected the communities are and that this need is universal.
Are they local communities that they're coming from?
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. And there's no requirement that to be on the wait list, you're already a Stratford resident or anything like that?
No, we cannot legally have that requirement. So Liz, you can chime up if I misstate anything. Liz is far more familiar with
Yes,
all of the rules, but we
yes,
can't
you
have a
can,
requirement. We could have preferences in terms
correct.
of who actually gets a unit. But eventually everybody on the wait list will be offered a unit over a very, very, very long period of time. So if they remain on that wait list. But the majority of people on the wait list, their address was not Stratford when they applied for housing.
How many people are on the wait list? Just curious.
The wait lists are open very occasionally. And so if they were open continuously, we would have, I think, thousands and thousands. So you can only apply it at certain times for certain wait lists. And then there's a lottery system to determine whether your application even gets you onto the wait list.
Okay. Okay, thank you for sharing that, Beth. Anyone else? All right, well, it's great to see you all. And I hope you're all enjoying the summer. You all enjoy the rest of the summer. I think our next meeting is, I don't have the date in front of me. I think it's September. So if anything comes up in the meantime, we'll be in touch. If not, we will see you all then. Can I get a motion to adjourn if no one has anything else?
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Harold. Second,
Sure, second.
second. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, see you. Have a
Thank
good
you.
summer.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Take care, bye.